you think, like, if we want to try and love ourselves unconditionally, think of the way that you're supposed to love a child unconditionally. When a child makes a mistake and does something bad, you love them first, right? I still love you. I know you've messed up. You made a mistake. We all do that. It doesn't make me love you any less. And then maybe the next day, you can reflect back with them and say, maybe let's try not to do that next time. How do we work towards not making that mistake again next time? How do we do that? Right? And you have that conversation, but you don't love them any less. You don't berate them day after day after day, right? Because that's how you love somebody unconditionally. You love them in all of their glory. And so I think what happens to a lot of us, by the way, is that we feel like we have to, and we don't even know this consciously, but we feel like we have to earn our happiness. Like joy is something that comes at the end of trying, completing, and achieving something. And we don't realize that, like, we can have moments of joy in any given moment. And I think this is what a lot of the bypassers, a lot of the spirituality people out there struggle with, the type that I'm talking about, is that kind of duality. Is that you can feel, one thing over here, you can feel let down, like you hate your parent over here, and then you can simultaneously find a moment of joy over here and be thankful and grateful for something else over here. This kind of black and white thinking that happens a lot. You see it, I call it like bro spirituality. A lot of the, like, I know that, like, in the men's spaces particularly, I get a lot of the blokes and the guys there that get upset with me and the things that I say, right? Because they want this constant and consistent reframing. Now, I think reframing is really beneficial and useful. It helps us to be able to reframe our experiences and have an attempt to try and reframe our emotions even, right? I think there can be benefit in that. But actually, I think holding all of our perceived truths is where you want to land. So you don't have to go, like, because people say, you talk a lot about toxic parents and you talk about all that kind of stuff, and like you people will say that I keep people in victimhood, right? It's quite a clever way of bypassing the truth, because what I would say is the people that say that I keep people in victimhood are the people that have skipped sitting with the true discomfort of what it is to be a victim. And so as a child, any negative experience that you have at the hands of your parents, you are a victim, right? My kids are sometimes the victim of the toxic traits that come out of my own trauma. My kids are the victim of that, right? So can we comprehend that fully in our own experience? We need to comprehend that fully so that we can then be able to move on. So there's an analogy that I've probably not spoken about it for a long time, but I used to use it a lot, right? This is what I think bro spirituality does a lot of, right? Imagine there's a room, stick with me because this feels weird at the beginning, but stick with me. Imagine there's a room and it's a blank canvas and your job is to make it the most amazing decored room on the planet, right? Somebody says to you, blank canvas, white walls, white floors, everything. You've got unlimited budget. You do whatever the fuck you want with this room. But just so you know, wedged under the floorboards in there in the corner behind the skirting board, quite hard to get to, is some fish, all right? Now you could walk in, and this is what I think bro spirituality does. It walks in and it goes, well, fuck the fish. We got unlimited budget. Let's just fill this room with positive things. And so bro spirituality goes, that's buried over there. Let's reframe the shit out of that. And it goes out and it gets, like, the best wallpaper in the world, the best furniture from the best cabinet makers. They get the best scents from around the world. They source the best perfumes and the best fucking reed sticks and all of the furniture. They get, like, some indoor plants and they make this space. They rip diamonds from the ceiling, gold on the walls,